Hello friends, in this video we are going to see problem on cost sheet and its solution. So let's see the problem first. Yes, this is the problem. The problem is the accounts of Flex Manufacturing Company for the year ended 31st March 2013 shows the following information. In this problem, the information is given regarding manufacturing expenses of the product. These are production wages, direct material use, sales, chargeable expenses, drawing office salaries, counting office salaries, and so on. And from this information, we have to prepare a statement showing these items: prime cost, factory cost, total cost, and net profit. Before start the solution, we have to think or discuss about two things. The first is format of cost sheet. There are two formats of cost sheet. One is simple cost sheet, another one is detailed cost sheet. When we have to use this format, how to decide? This thing is depend on the information available about the stock. The information means opening balance and closing balance of raw material, finished goods, and work in progress. If this information is not available, then we have to use simple cost sheet format, and the information is available, then we have to use detailed cost sheet format. So in this problem, this information is not available, means in this problem they have not given the opening stock of raw material, finished goods, and work in progress, also closing stock of raw material, work in progress, and finished good. So friends, for this problem, the solution we have to make in simple cost sheet format. So let's see the format of cost sheet. Yes, this is the format of simple cost sheet. In this format, first we have to take direct material. In this direct material, we have to add direct wages, then direct expenses, then we will get prime cost. After getting the prime cost, we have to add factory overheads. Then we will get work cost or factory cost. Then we have to add office overheads, and after adding office overheads, we will get cost of production. In this cost of production, we have to add selling and distribution overheads, and after adding the selling and distribution overheads, we will get the total cost. After getting the total cost, we have to compare this total cost amount with the sales amount, and we have to find out whether there is a profit or loss. How we will get the profit amount or loss amount? After comparing, if the sales amount is greater than the total cost, then there is a profit. But if the total cost amount is greater than the sales amount, then there is a loss. Yes. If you observe this format, we will get the 6 main heads of the cost sheet. These are direct material, direct wages, direct expenses, factory overheads, office overheads, and selling and distribution overheads. So friends, what we have to do this problem, in this problem, all these items we have to bifurcate or distribute among these heads of expenses or cost. How we will bifurcate it? We simply denote the short form of these heads. Like direct material, we use DM. Direct wages, we will use DW. For direct expenses, DE. Factory overheads, FO. Office overheads, OO. And selling and distribution overheads, SDO. So before start the solution, what we have to do? We have to bifurcate all these items in that 6 heads of cost. How we will do it? We will simply write in the margin of or before these items. How we will do? The production wages. Production wages means it is nothing but direct wages. So we will write here, or we will mention the production wages as DW. The same, next, direct material use, it is directly direct material. Then sales amount, the sales amount we have to take at the last, so that is sales. Then chargeable expenses. Here the chargeable expenses means direct expenses, so it goes to direct expenses. Next is drawing office salaries. Drawing office salary is related with factory overheads. Then counting office salaries is related with office overheads. Then cash discount allowed. Here the cash discount allowed is a financial type of item. In this cost sheet, if there is a financial nature item like cash discount allowed, interest received, interest paid, all these items we don't have to consider in the cost sheet, so we are not going to take in the cost sheet. Next is carriage outward. There are two types of carriage inward and carriage outward. Carriage inward means when we brings the material from outside of the factory into the factory, then we have to pay the carriage inward. And when we our finished products sends into market, then we have to pay carriage outward. So carriage outward expenses or cost is related with the selling and distribution overheads. Next is bad debts written off. Bad debts written off is related with selling and distribution overheads. Then they have given rent, rates and taxes in two way, office and works. Office, obviously office overheads, and works is related with factory overheads. Next is traveling expenses. It comes under selling and distribution overheads. Next, traveler salary and commission. It comes again selling and distribution overheads. Next, depreciation on plant and machinery, obviously factory overheads. Depreciation on office furniture, office overheads. Next, directors fees, office overheads. Here gas and water is given again in two parts. The total amount of gas and water is bifurcated in two parts, 3/4 for factory and 1/4 for office. So 3/4 will go factory overheads and 1/4 will go office overheads, means factory overheads as well as office overheads. Next is manager salary. Here the same manager salary, the 3/4 amount will go for factory overheads and 1/4 amount will go office overheads. Next is general expenses. General expenses will go office overheads. Next, hire of crane. Hire of crane is the factory overheads. Next item is donation to charitable trust. Donation to charitable trust is not related with the product cost, so we will not consider in the cost sheet. So after bifurcating all these items, we have to start to solve our cost sheet problem. So we'll go to the solution of the problem. First, you have to write the name of the organization or company as in the books of Flex Manufacturing Limited. Next, we have to write cost sheet, or you can write as statement of cost. Next, we have to give the period for which we are going to prepare cost sheet, and then we have to prepare the format of cost sheet, means 3 columns, particulars, amount rupees, amount rupees. Before start the solution, we must know the format of cost sheet. The format of cost sheet, as per the format of cost sheet, first is direct material. In this our solution, we have to write first direct material items. From the problem, we have to find out all the direct material related expenses or cost. If you observe this, there is only one item is related with direct material, that is direct material use. So in this solution we will take direct material use, the amount is 3,18,200. Next is direct wages. Again we will go in problem and find out direct wages related items. So there is only one item is related with direct wages, that is production wages. Production wages 2,50,000. We will take production wages 2,50,000. Then direct expenses. The direct expenses, find out all the direct expenses. There is one item regarding direct expenses, that is chargeable expenses. In the problem sometimes they give chargeable expenses, sometimes they give productive expenses, sometimes they give direct expenses. All these are the same and related with direct expenses. So chargeable expenses comes in direct expenses, that is 30,000 we will take in after the production wages. Chargeable expenses 30,000. All after these direct expenses we have to make the total, then we will get prime cost. We have to total it, we have to total here, and the total is 5,98,200. This is our prime cost. As per the format, after the prime cost we have to add factory overheads. We will go again in the problem and see all the items which are noted as factory overheads. From this problem we will find out all the factory overheads related items. The first is drawing office salaries, that is 10,000. So we will take here drawing office salaries in inner column rupees 10,000. The next is after drawing office salary, there is works, rent rates and taxes for works. So we will take after these rent rates taxes for works, which is 15,400. Next after this, next is depreciation on plant and machinery, which is 6,500. Let's take depreciation on plant and machinery 6,500. Next after this, next item is gas and water. It is 3/4 of the 2,800. If we calculate the 3/4 of 2,800, we will get 2,100. That goes to factory overheads. So we'll mention gas and water 3/4 2,100. Next is manager salary, again the 3/4 of 24,000 for factory overheads, which is 18,000. Next factory overhead is hire of crane, which is 5,000. So next hire of crane rupees 5,000. I think here all the items of factory overheads are finished. Now we will make a total of this, and that total is 57,000, and this 57,000 we will add in 5,98,200. Then we will get factory cost or works cost, that is 6,55,200. I hope you understand the steps of cost sheet. After the factory cost, we have to take office overheads. From the problem, we have to take all the items of office overhead. So first item is counting office salaries, which is 18,800. Let's take counting office salaries in inner column 18,800. The next item is office rent rates taxes for office, that is 4,000. Let's take rent, rates and taxes for office 4,000. Next item after rent rates, which is depreciation on office furniture, is 1,000. Let's take depreciation on office furniture rupees 1,000. Next item is director's fees 12,000. Director's fees 12,000. Then again gas and water for office 1/4. 1/4 of 2,800 is 700. Let's take gas and water 1/4, that is 700. Next item is manager's salary. Manager's salary is 1/4 for office. 1/4 of 24,000, if we calculate it, we will get 6,000. Next we will add manager's salary 1/4, 6,000. After this next office overhead is general expenses, which is 4,000. Let's add general expenses 4,000, and after that I think all office overheads expenses are finished. Now in the solution we have to add all these office overheads, and after that we'll get 46,500. This 46,500 we have to add in factory cost, means in 6,55,200. Then we will get cost of production, and the cost of production is 7,01,700. Here our page is finished. We will again start with same format. In the next page we will carry forward the last heading, cost of production 7,01,700. After this cost of production we have to add selling and distribution overheads. Now in the problem we have to find out all the selling and distribution overheads. The first selling and distribution overhead is carriage outward, which is 5,400. Let's take carriage outward 5,400. Next is bad debts written off 8,500. We will take it bad debts written off 8,500. The next item of selling and distribution is traveling expenses 3,600. Let's take traveling expenses 3,600. Next item is traveler's salary and commission 8,500. Let's take traveler's salaries and commission 8,500. The next item of selling and distribution, I think there is no more item of selling and distribution overheads. Here all the items are finished. Now we will total the all selling and distribution overheads, which will 26,000. This 26,000 we will add in cost of production, means in 7,01,700. Then we will get the total cost, which is 7,27,700. And in the problem we have the sales amount. The sales amount is 7,80,000. We will write sales amount 7,80,000. After writing it, we will compare the sales amount and total cost amount. Here we will find out that the sales amount is more than the total cost amount, means here we have profit, that we will add the net profit, and we will deduct 7,27,700 from 7,80,000. Then we will get the balancing figure 52,300, that is our net profit. So friends, here our problem is finished. I hope you will understand the solution of the cost sheet. This cost sheet is the simple cost sheet format. Thank you.